one turnover with those 18 assists from those two. That came from LeBron. Rondo has not turned it over yet. Been a big game one performance here by the Lakers after losing game ones in their first two series.
Michael Malone they trust. Guy 6'4", 6'5", could probably either guard position.
Excellent defender. Rondo open for three. Oh, he's having enough cylinders. And Rondo called for the foul. Morris hangs and the foul. Plumlee gets his own, and Plumlee
Thinking about all the records that LeBron is breaking for career playoff numbers, but if over the next 6 games, since he's already at 7 in this game, he averages 7 assists per game, he will be 6th all-time in playoff assists by the end of the next 6 games. So we have a little bit of the history books on the line here.
Yeah, and just making a huge impact. Going to pay off in the bubble. And Chris, you talked about it the first game we did here, the bubble being the great equalizer. We're seeing a lot of young players having great performances.
Yeah, we are.
Not in those hostile environments.
Yeah, we are, because they're skilled, number one. Your fans kind of murmur a little bit easy.
It's like Porter Jr. is a little bit more engaged offensively here now to start this fourth.
Well, with Jokic and Murray on the bench, Porter free to roam. Here come the Nuggets again. Dozier gives it up. Grant on the take. Grant with the reverse. Missed it. And now LeBron. Head of steam coming, and Dozier fouls him. And now they get the switch with Plumlee on him. Dozier there to help if need be. Kuzma cuts. LeBron lets him go, and now LeBron step back three. And Grant with a rebound. Lakers have pushed it to a 27-point lead. Caruso so active, almost forced a turnover. Grant passes one up in the corner, steps in for a two. He's got it. Was the best perimeter player on the other team, and he's got LeBron duty here in this series. Here's Morris again for three. Nope.
And just look at this lineup for the Lakers. You could say Morris is playing center, but it could be LeBron playing center. It could be Kuzma. It's a great job by LeBron in his concentration all year long.
Yeah, not only a 6-year drought, but coming back as the #1 seed, and now an opportunity to perhaps go to the NBA Finals with 4 more wins. Good steal by Morris. Here's Porter. Freight train coming, lays it in with a left.
I don't know if you saw the dog out there. The dog looked sad. I think the dog was a Denver fan. I just wanted to make sure he got his props watching his favorite team.
It does beg the question, who let the dogs out? Put up bump. Put up bump. Rondo turning the corner, a little floater. Up and over the back.
So I guess what they say about playoff Rondo is true.
Porter, there's a foul away from the ball, I believe. Courtney. Rondo, there's another bounce pass to Davis, and he'll finish. And Rondo has delivered in this game. Just having a huge night. Davis is 35 and 10 right now. Up top from Plumlee. Here's Rondo again. But in control. Davis. Got Jeremy Grant on him. He'll just pull it, knock it down.
20 teams have committed their arenas or their practice facilities for voting-related activities, and the jerseys from the first round of games with the social justice messages on them.
It shows you the guy with the biggest voice and the face of the NBA, how big of an impact that he's had on the younger generation in such a pivotal time in our country with so much, civic unrest and social injustice. Just a great job by LeBron James, just getting everyone on board. I love the polling places, either at arenas or practice facilities. That is huge.
I agree, Reggie, and I think to all those that said, wait a minute, don't do anything, come back and plan, I think you have your answer. And this is just the beginning of what he, and it's more than a vote, wants to do in our communities.
Some sloppy play here, back and forth. By the way, I hope you had a chance to catch the Arena show earlier tonight on TNT that preceded us. Outstanding work led by Kerry Champion and company. That was excellent. 3 championships as well.
Oh yeah,
because he's won Finals MVP for San Antonio.
Yeah.
Finals last year for Toronto.
Plumlee on a night.
Well,
I know what you want to say.
I'll let C.J. McCollum and Dame Lillard.
What Dame say? What did Dame say? I missed it. I've been off my social media, Red.
Porter is fouled.
I told you then.
7-2.
I don't know why teams didn't draw. I told you then. This guy, boy, and he has all type of game, and his length should make him a good defender.
Look at this length.
Pass it over him.
I remember Dana Altman saying he is going to be a star, and we'll see if he ends up that way. McGee back on the floor. Remember, he got the start here tonight. It was Dwight Howard who made the biggest impact among the center duo. Porter comes up short. 21-point lead, Lakers. J.R. Smith getting some run here tonight. These are valuable minutes for guys like Snow. Was excellent tonight in all facets of the game with 7 points and 9 assists.
And veteran teams should be more plugged in with attention to detail. We saw with our coaches mic'd up at halftime. Coach Frank Vogel said, what do we have to worry about this team? This team answered in unison. Denver can come back and play, but the fact they put the whole league on notice that they could come back. So expect teams to make sure they value their leads just a little bit more against this Denver team.
Kuzma, and the push-off will be an offensive foul. So LeBron just
That ankle will probably put it in some ice. Elevated a little bit.
That was the left ankle in that first quarter, and just as we're worried about him, watching him, he has a couple of big jams. There's Bull. I'm telling you, he's
Blocking that shot.
Unless you sit on someone else's shoulder.
Quinn Cook. See Troy Daniels on the floor, the former Laker with the Nuggets here, as J.R. Smith not afraid to get one up. He's got Dion Waiters in street clothes tonight. Waiters injured, not able to go, as Smith and Waiters additions to this team. Daniels can. Well, the Lakers impressive tonight. They were dominant outside of their game ones. Comes away with it. Kuzma will fire it. He's got it. 3 off. You get on the every other day rhythm. And Denver will try to answer a game one loss against these very talented Los Angeles Lakers. Every opposing coach of the Lakers, the emphasis is to keep them out of the paint, make the Lakers a perimeter shooting team. And as much as you talk about it, Nuggets finding out it is very difficult to do because they force their way in the paint. They get a lot of baskets in transition, and tonight, especially in the second quarter, Chris, they got to the line a lot.
Yeah, just the dominance imposing their will. And Red, you mentioned it. They have bigs that can run the floor. 16 fast break points tonight for LA, only 7 for Denver.
And 54 points in the paint. And give credit to the Nuggets. They had 50 points in the paint as well. So that.
Ooh, JaVale McGee fired up a three-pointer. Made 3 in the regular season. As Dozier gets. So another dominant win by the Los Angeles Lakers. They go to 9-2.